Thank you all for coming down to take part in the Haunted Heritage Tour at Nelson. My name is Chris Holland. Paranormal investigators will try to look and deduce ways to try and explain it or to find out that there is no plausible explanation. And sometimes that's our goal and our joy. And get you to learn more about the history of Nelson and why I consider Nelson to be one of the most haunted places in all of British Columbia. It was around 20 years ago when we arrived in Nelson. I came from Vancouver and I had a bit of a paranormal background in Vancouver. I started to find out the more I opened up to people, the more they started to tell me stories. Paranormal investigator is somebody that searches for the unknown. So those questions that nobody wants to ask or find out the answers to, that's what paranormal investigators do. And it's not just ghosts, it's everything. I'm passionate about this because it's answering questions about history. And I'm passionate about it because I love discovering the truth. I love being a pioneer, and this is kind of that. And it's kind of neat because it's just layers that haven't talked to each other. And to connect those two layers and get them to talk to each other is awesome. Getting people of different theologies and beliefs and that, getting together and discussing and find out that there's a commonality. That's exciting to me, because now we're discovering something, and it's discovering something unknown. Because they put the bottle down the shelf, they put the shot glass at the other end of the bar, and they said the same thing again, Galliano Ghost, if you're here, show yourself. And the bottle slid down the shelf, jumped off the shelf, and knocked over the shot glass, not spilling a drop and not breaking the shot glass. You know what I love most about paranormal investigating and doing all the research that I do is connecting with people. Is connecting with somebody that had a feeling or something about, and they didn't know who to turn to or who to talk to. And even though I'm not going to lay down that I completely believe you, but I'm going to be impartial as to what your story is, and having them open up and share. To me, that's when you ask me what's so exciting about it. It's like, look, you're opening up. There's possibilities. It could be, but you can also address your soul. So that's what's beautiful about it. There was like a ground floor, and it's a secret of Nelson, which I have discovered some very intimate and deep things about death that I also am very intrigued to find out more about, because there's more to kind of life and death. And I'm like, and that just really gets me kind of excited again. I want people that are enthusiastic about the paranormal, about the unknown, to investigate it, to look into it, to research, and to go down that path. And then the biggest thing I want them to know, please, be open-minded, and then talk with other people, share, and learn.